coming up on this edition of Gridiron Sports Talk, we talk about equestrian programs for people with disabilities, horse riding, and summer programs for people with disabilities. All that and much more when Gridiron Sports Talk starts right now. Welcome to this edition of Gridiron Sports Talk, the one and only program that focuses on sports and people with disabilities, but with many abilities in the gridiron. I'm Lawrence Seiler. Arlene's not here today. On this show today, we talk about summer programs and people with disabilities when it comes to sports. Let's start. So equestrian, meaning horse, there's a lot of programs for people with disabilities, and I'll go through some of those besides Vermont. So let's start with the Champlain Adaptive Horse Riding Program. The Champlain Adaptive Mounted Program, which can be found at www.vtchamp.org. So let's go into what they do. There are therapeutic programs for people with disabilities, and so Champ at Good Hope Farm offers groups and individuals therapeutic lessons in horse riding. Champ serves individuals with physical, emotional, behavior, and cognitive challenges. Each rider possesses, according to his or her own skill and comfort level, a horse leader and up to 2 sidewalkers are available to be with the rider as needed. Riders need to arrive on time, appropriately dressed, which includes, because you need appropriate dress when you're riding a horse, long pants and sturdy shoes. If the rider does not have an approved riding helmet, Champ will supply one. They'll supply one riding helmet. Applications for scholarships are available upon request. Lessons begin or have begun on May 1st, weather permitting. Lessons are offered Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at the following times. Mondays and Thursdays from 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and 4:45 p.m. Wednesdays and Fridays, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and 4 p.m. No classes are held on Monday, May 26th, Friday, July 4th, Independence Day, and no classes are available on Labor Day, September 1st, 2025. To schedule lessons, please contact, in Vermont, please contact Jean Deseret. Let me spell the name. Last name, DESRANLEAU at 802-233-4893. That's 802-233-4893. Or you can email egdjad1971 at AOL.com. That email, once again, is egdjad1971 at AOL.com. All participants, physically new and returning, must fill out the required doctor forms before the season begins. Cancellations, if you are unable to attend, please let them know as soon as possible. Their number, again, in Vermont, is 802-233-4893, 802-233-4893. The Champlain Adaptive Mounted Program. And let me go over what the trail ride represents. there is the 28th Annual Champ Benefit Trail Ride. For those that want to do it. Each fall, Champlain Adaptive Mounted Program hosts the Champ Annual Benefit Trail Rides in beautiful South Hero, Vermont. The fun event is a major fundraiser for Champ each year by participating and helping people with disabilities, families, friends, bond buddies, co-workers. Ask them to co-sponsor your ride. You are helping basically 100 children and adults with physical, emotional, and cognitive challenges. The ways to participate. Each ride, there's a ride fee. It includes buffet lunch and commemorative T-shirt, $350. For more information on that, you can contact the website again, vtchamp.org. /benefit trail ride. Now, I'm going to go over their specific camp programs here that I want to go over for the summer, since we are on the travel. And so there's a special camp that has equestrian rides as well as many other programs for people with disabilities. So there's it's called Summit Camp and Travel. I went here, www.summitcamp.com. You can they actually start in June. Let's open the link here. Oh, yes. The Summit Camp. The summer camp. Summer camp is the Sleepaway Summer Camp for individuals who have social. Sleepaway Summer Camp for individuals that have social and emotional learning challenges, any age between 8 years and 21 years of age. Sessions of any length between 1 and 9 weeks. You can click here. So let's click here to learn more. The traditional sleepaway camp between 8 and 21 years old. Summit Camp in Holmesdale, Pennsylvania. By the way, it's in Holmesdale, Pennsylvania. Is an American camp associated accredited residential camp that has been serving children and teens with learning challenges and their families since 1968. Summit Camp is the premier summer program that meets the unique social, emotional needs of young people who have difficulty with sustaining friendships. Our campers enjoy an atmosphere completely designated for their success, fun, friendship, and independent growth. Currently, our summer camp runs a total of 10 weeks. Each summer session, there is a 2-week option for a mini camp that lasts the last 2 weeks in August. Each regular camp session includes 3 sessions, 4 weeks summer session that starts the last week in June, and a 3-week session that goes from July into August, and then, of course, the ability to do 7-week full session of the program from June to mid-August. Summer camp is a special needs community serving between 150 to 280 youth per session. This large setting allows youth to feel like part of the community of the same age with their peers. Many of them, this is the first time. So, Their campers are grouped into cabins, 8 per bunk with 3 staff, in the following age groups: summer camp for ages 8 to 14 years of age, and the upper camp is Super Teens program from 15 to 21 years of age. Each group participate in a program that is geared towards social and developmental needs for their cohort. From 8 to 12, a traditional camp program that's highly structured, with education, nature, waterfront, and special activities in a 7-period day, which includes sports, as you can see by the picture here. Nature, waterfront is okay. Campers also participate in social skills developmental program and a program to improve executive functioning skills as part of a regular weekly program. Bunk selections are carefully made through the course of the application process. Campers will be bunked, and others will have a similar profile of strengths and needs. Campers participate in all activities as part of their camper bunk. 8 campers with a familiar staff, 3 or 4 counselors, and most activities being structured for one for one bunk group at a time. Support is offered to each camper. Individual needs, encouraging group participation, personal engagement, and trying the new and the novel, or the novel. Summer camp for teens is for adolescents between 13 and 14 years old that it continues to participate in a structured program at camp for camp activities over a 7-period day. However, most options of choice, individual expression, and built for this age group. The ages are desiring of ways to assert their independence. Arts, performance, athletics, which includes sports, outdoors activities, nature, waterfront, and specialty activities offered with the option within such a selecting between the variety of art performance areas rather than a set schedule. For music and ceramics classes, the middle camp group also enjoy a great deal of special games and activities that encourage team building, which sports does a lot of that, and collaboration, and strongly desire input and acceptance in a very new way. Bunking for camp is completed through assessing new campers. Applications along with the profiles and requests of former campers. Throughout the day, these many activities will be coordinated in 1 to 3 bunks of campers of 24 campers. Each camper is supported with individuals while encouraging acceptance and tolerance of peers, use of personal coping skills, and identification of individual strengths and successes. Teens who join us at Summit in their later adolescence will participate in a program geared towards vocational and professional development, referred as this group as the Super Teens. This program universally serves the older participants in all sessions. This program is comprised of 3 unique goal areas: social inclusion and development, vocational development, and large number of new applicants for our Super Teens program, which includes many youth that have never been away from home. So if you're looking for a fresh start and a home away from home for your team, fear not. Thank you for joining us. And if this is your first time in the Upper Camp group, now let me get to this here. I think I skipped. While campers continue to have opportunities to participate in certain traditional aspects of camp life, such as swimming in the arts program, these are combined with a greater level of programming for work periods on camp, such as the Super Teens, and they're much like a counselor in the training program, but geared in a very specific way to meet the unique needs of our teens. Teens earn money for daily work periods, including waitering in the dining hall, as well as participating in a camp job fair that includes interviewing and choosing possible areas for job success. Rather than training as counselors, their teens, summer camp teens, will be working as a shop assistants to help sort incoming mail and packages to our younger campers, and serving as big brother or big sister to a single camper in the youngest bunks. Teams will participate in a twice weekly program for transition skills that includes covering healthy cooking, shopping for meals, personal hygiene, dress for various environments, interpersonal relationships, and further camp career prospects. Teens continue to participate in programs specific to social skills development that focuses on many complex social interactions and behavior. For example, how to excuse yourself when you are no longer interested is rather than simply walking away. Teen bunks can include 8 campers per bunk, 3 counselors, though sometimes a smaller or higher ratio. Many activities throughout the day are combined with the same age peers from across the Super Teens group. Some work periods are independent and small group participation, but there are a lot of variations of this community style program. Bunk selections are made through reviewing new camper applications. Former campers establish peer relationships in prior camp experiences. So for more information on that, you can go to www.summercamp.com/camp. That's www.summercamp.com, and it's known as the Magic on the Hill. For more information, there are different things here on the website. If you need the rates for the summer camp program, if you're a parent and need to pay for camp, you can click on there. And then there are the applications here. And if you want to become staff, you can work for them as well. I used to go here when I was a kid from 1981 to 1989. It's a wonderful camp, but things have changed and they've gotten better over the years. It's one of those things that, because trust me, there's a lot of, growing up in New York City, a lot of kids were bored back then, but going to a camp program, really gets the kid, gets the child interested, especially if the child has challenges. Despite their disabilities, they can have many abilities going to camp. And going forward in the next couple of weeks, Gridiron Sports Talk will have other camp programs and other sports programs dealing with summer. So for more information again on this, you can go to www.summitcamp.com, The Magic on the Hill, and for more information on what you've seen today, you can go to www.orcamedia.net. I'm Lawrence Seiler. Thank you for tuning in to Gridiron Sports Talk. Magic on the Gridiron. Stay on the gridiron. I'm Lawrence Seiler. See you next time.